Hello, pile number one. Welcome to today's reading. Today I'm doing your inner beauty. What are the qualities that make you shine the brightest? Okay, so this is the reading. Take the message that resonates, ignore what doesn't. This is the general reading. Let's start. This is the card you chose. We have Scorpio. So you could obviously have Scorpio placements. You could have a planet sitting in the 8th house, or you could have Mars prominent in your chart. You could even have Jupiter sitting in Scorpio or Mars plus Jupiter. So what does it say? Let me just first read the card. It says this energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. I can see a natural interest towards occult, hidden things, hidden knowledge. There's something about you where there's a depth, and you have a very rich inner world. You're not someone who just looks pretty on the outside and surface level, superficial person. There's a lot beneath the surface. You could also seem like a very seductive sort of a person, like you know how to seduce people, charm people. Your energy is quite enticing, and you're very magnetic. You have magnetic quality. You could also have a beautiful eye gaze. You know how certain people, you look at them and just looking at them and that eye contact, that's very magnetic. I think you have that quality. When people look at you, they could naturally sense that there's something going on. This person seems very deep. You give Scorpio vibes quite strongly, whether you have Scorpio placements or not. Dark feminine or a mysterious or a high priestess vibes, that's what I'm picking up. So it's your inner world, it's your wisdom, it's your maturity, emotional intelligence to read between the lines, to pick up on people's body language. You can read people really well. That is your inner beauty, in sensing the emotions of the people around you, sensing their intentions, their desires, what is this person wanting, and being able to read that energy. Having a rich inner world, that's your beauty. And having a lot of substance also, not just style. You're kind of like a dark horse also, someone who's different, a little unpredictable, a little secretive, mysterious, lots of question marks. That's what I'm saying. I think you're someone where you could look beautiful on the outside, but there's something about you where getting to know you, people really like peel off those layers of the onion and they figure you out layer by layer. You're a very layered personality, pile number one. That's what I'm getting here. See, I was getting High Priestess. You did get this card. It says High Priest. You can read this whole card if you want to. It says, lead with strength and wisdom. So you're a natural leader. You're someone who inspires. Following, I don't know how to put it into words, but people feel called to follow you. You're a natural leader. And something about you, you live your life differently. So you're not someone who's super extroverted or takes up the space or wants attention, but the way you live your life, it's very independent. You're not easily influenced. So you're like a natural leader. That's why you would also invoke inspiration in other people, naturally wanting to follow you. And like I said, you have wisdom. So High Priest, High Priestess energy has come out very strongly, pile number one. Your intelligence shines through, and I see the crown chakra being highlighted in this card also. So what makes you beautiful is your wisdom, it's your intellect, it's your thought process, your perspective on things. You're unique, you're different. You're someone who naturally surprises people by your opinions or the way you live your life choices. Something about you is just surprising. It's like a breath of fresh air. That's the energy I'm getting. You're also very graceful, poised, classy. You don't get into fights, or you have this natural ability to calm people down. People also feel you could be someone secretive. You might not share your let's say your personal stuff that easily, but you attract this energy of people coming towards you and they open up about their secrets. So people trust you. Your inner beauty is you're someone dependable, reliable, trustworthy. And you have that knowledge and wisdom where people would naturally come to you, express their, let's say, difficulties or challenges in life, asking for guidance from you. That's what I'm getting. We have inspiration, the muses. You're the muse. For a lot of people, you are also someone that people could naturally follow or copy in a way. Replicate what you're doing. So you inspire people. You bring a bit of this creative energy perhaps in people. See, here we have musical instruments, we have a scroll, we have the painter's brush, quill, so writing, creativity, music, even maybe astronomy or research. I'm getting, we see the mask, entertainment. So you could have multiple talents, and because multiple people will be picking this pile, you inspire people in multiple different ways. Everyone from different walks of life, they look at you and they find something that they feel inspired by. So your inner beauty is naturally in getting to know you, having conversations with you, talking to you. The way you live your life, the kind of person that you are, you're different, you're unique, you stand out. People follow you, people notice you, and they feel inspired by you. That's what I'm getting. Majorly, we have here the comic. I see all these different colors. So there's different sides to you. You're someone who could be even reserved, introverted, but you have that ability to connect with people, even perhaps through your sense of humor. You could be funny. You could be someone who makes the situation lighthearted. You know what to say when. I think most people like you. We also have Gemini. This is also another card that I connect with humor, sense of humor, or even mimicry. We can say Ardha Nakshatra, I've noticed people who have that placement, they're really good with mimicry or just having a good sense of humor, because intelligence and comedy go hand in hand. So pile number 1, what makes you beautiful is your ability to lighten the mood, and you naturally see the beauty in all things. You're someone who could easily find the goodness in people or connect with people easily. You're funny, you're social, you're likable, though you keep a little bit of distance, which also makes people respect you quite a bit. And you're amazing at mirroring people's energy. So people feel very safe in your presence. People feel like you are someone trustworthy, reliable, and they could see a friend in you. You would make a wonderful friend, pile number 1. Maybe your friends love you, or they think you're the best friend or something like this. Very high opinion of people in terms of friendship. And you seem like loyal also. You could also be a creative person yourself. I'm just getting that energy, where you could have a very unique sort of a career, or some like a creative sort of a career. And your inspiration, your imagination. We have 12th house. This is the house we connect with imagination. I hope you can see the cards. Pisces energy also. Lots of heavy water energy in this pile. Even the high priest or priestess, I would connect with water. And a bit of air also. Air and water, you could have a lot of planets in those signs. It shows a person who's creative, full of ideas, conversation, communication, connecting with people, showing your wisdom. That's what I'm getting so far. We have 5th house also. This also speaks about passion, hobbies, entertainment, love also. So romantic energy a little bit. Let me read. Performance, entertainment, creativity, costume, play, love affairs, joy, pleasure, parties, children, humor, romance, disco ball. So see, humor is coming through. A lot of people picking this pile, you could be very humorous, very funny, and people love that quality about you. For others, you could be very entertaining. So your inner beauty is that you're a fun person. People notice that you're fun, you have a good character, you have a good heart. People love spending time with you. And I think only the people who are close to you really know the real you. You don't show your real self that easily. People have to earn your trust. And you would naturally do well, pile number 1, in a career which is connected with creativity, self-expression, or something where you're doing something different. It might be a little taboo or unorthodox. The career could be a bit different, but it's something that you feel very strongly about. You're naturally gifted in this area, so pursue that. You're someone who could have a great connect with God also, or spirituality. I think somewhere you could feel that amazing connection where you guided, like divinely guided or blessed, because we have so much spiritual energy here. 8th house, 12th house energy, then high priest also. You could have a talent that's being guided by, let's say, maybe given to you by your spirit guides. Something special here. You could be someone who has a lot of gratitude also. Maybe that attracts blessings in your life. And speaking of gratitude and spirituality, look at the image here. A person with folded hands in prayer. The Empress. Similar to this beauty here. Empress. You have Empress energy, pile number 1. Creative person, of course. And you give a lot of gratitude, you get that in return. A lot of people look at you as someone beautiful on inside, outside. You make things more beautiful. You multiply blessings. You make things better by your presence, by being there. People could quite miss you, by the way, when you're not around. 12th house is that energy of missing someone, feeling a sense of loss. So you're someone special. People notice that. And whatever quality you have, whatever sort of personality you have, the things that you value, how you express yourself, everything about you is beautiful. And people see you in a very good light, pile number 1. And you should be someone who's always authentic, yourself, and you should always follow your heart, your intuition, because you're divinely guided in something here. We have Page of Coins. Your friends could really like you. This card, I don't know why, it always makes me think of friendship for whatever reason. Your friends learn from you quite a bit. You're a curious person. You're an intelligent person. 5th house is also connected with intelligence. And we have the crown chakra here being highlighted, and the comedy being connected to intelligence, even Gemini here. So your intelligence shines through. We have 3 of Wands. Person rising in life, always moving forward. You might even enjoy challenges. I'm seeing here the 7 of Wands. Person who likes challenges, thrives in challenges, likes to be the trailblazer, someone who's the dark horse. You like to oppose the societal norms in the path usually taken, or I don't know what that phrase is, but something that everyone goes for, the mainstream thing, popular thing. You oppose that. You carve your own niche. Your individualistic sort of self-expression makes you shine. You will naturally, the way you live your life will naturally impress people, attract people, inspire people. I can see that. And you have that desire to bring peace, love to other people. Maybe you have strong self-love. Maybe you teach people about these things like spiritual concepts. You could be a light worker. So you're trying to show your guidance and wisdom to other people so they can have similar sort of results. We do have Wolf here. Guardian, it says you are safe and protected at all times. See, I was getting that spiritual energy. You're being guided or something along those lines. But second thing, what I'm getting with the wolf, it's a pack animal. So you're very loyal. You want people to get better. You guide people. You help people. You're a generous person. And you naturally create an impact. You're meant to have a following. You're meant to share your wisdom. You're meant to connect with people, show them the way, guide them, be the leader for them. You're the guardian for a lot of people also around you. So your beauty is something, it's not selfish, it's selfless. You're a selfless sort of a person. And you keep getting better. You want to make people feel better. For example, if let's say you're younger and you have this friends group and a friend shows up and they're upset, they're in a bit of a mood, you will notice that. You will pick up on that energy and you'll try to do something to make that person feel better. You care about other people. You notice their needs. You try to help them. We also have here Pelican forgiveness. Let go of your judgments. You're someone who is not very judgmental. You accept people the way they are. You also try to help them. You're the sort of person who would have a big heart and forgive also sometimes when people mess up or they hurt you. You have that wisdom where you notice, and maturity also, where you just see the bigger picture, like the pelican is flying above in the sky. So you see that broad perspective and you just realize it's okay, let me just forgive this person. You could also deal really well with losses, I think more than the average person. So you have a rich inner world, pile number 1, and the things that you stand for, the things that you value, your morals, principles make you shine, your intelligence makes you shine, and your creative talents also. Final cards, just as advice, or let's see what comes through. We have guidance is golden, number 42. We also have prepare. This card makes me think of aces in the tarot deck. So guidance, you're someone who can give really good guidance to other people, some sort of, like, say, a therapist or a guide or a mentor to other people, or like an influencer, light worker. These are the areas where you will shine like gold, golden. But you should follow your own wisdom and guidance also. Like, whatever you advise you give to others, follow that yourself. Don't be too self-sacrificing. That's one thing I can tell you. And prepare. So maybe this could be speaking about something coming in your life, maybe a golden period or some opportunities coming through. Maybe that's a separate message from spirit right here for you, pile number 1. But prepare is, you prepare yourself. I think you have amazing foresight, and also you prepare other people. You kind of, I don't know how to explain this, but people model themselves after you, or you help them in that process of making them into something, like preparing people for something. So the important thing for you here is to share your knowledge, whatever you possess. Otherwise it will, what's the purpose of it? Why God has given you this intellect, this wisdom, so that you can help other people, you can guide them. That's a message overall. So what makes you shine? It's your emotional intelligence, I think, more than anything else. And somewhere you are very spiritual, so you always make the right choices in life. You are a kind person, you want to help people. That's why you've been blessed by a lot of qualities that you possess, pile number 1. Whatever talents and qualities you possess, they've been given to you so that you share it with other people. And also somewhere your spirit guides really guide you, and you have a special connection with your guides and your ancestors, whatever deity that you believe in, God. There's a special connection here. You could also have a great intuition, by the way, Scorpio, intuitive person. So your character really makes you shine, pile number 1. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Let me know your thoughts. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, all the links will be down in the description. If you want to support the channel, leave a like, subscribe, all of that. Join the membership. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Hello, pile 2. Welcome to your reading today. Today I'm doing your inner beauty. What are the qualities that make you shine the brightest? So let's start. You got Virgo. Take the message that resonates, ignore what doesn't. Not every single message is for you. You have to remember that when you're watching general readings on YouTube. So let me read the card for you. It says the energy around you is dutiful, hesitant and humble, with a discriminating, diligent, painstaking air. You're someone who's very humble, pile number 2. You believe in hard work. You're the sort of person, something here with action, duty and responsibility. So your love language could also be acts of service, pile number 2. And your critical nature also. I think you're someone who wants people to be better. You want yourself to be better. You could be a little hard on yourself. People are, perhaps, they view you in a nicer light. You might be harsh towards your own self, but people see the goodness in you. They see the hardworking person that you are, always getting better, always learning, growing, improving, evolving. That's your energy, pile number 2. You might fail to see your own shine sometimes, but people see it. So it's your humbleness that makes you stand apart, and taking on responsibility, trying to do the right thing, following your ethics, morals. That's your energy. And always improving. There's a desire to be your best version, always getting better. And you also have a good, we can say, radar or something. I don't know how to express this, but you're really good at, we can say, problem solving. You have this quality. By the way, you could have Virgo placements, planet sitting in the sign of Virgo, or planet sitting in the 6th house. Virgo ascendant also perhaps. Here we have nourishment. It's lovely that we see a person here working in the field and then we get nourishment. So it's going hand in hand. Some of you could have Rohini Nakshatra also. And you let me know what are the other nakshatras connected with agriculture. I think Revati is also connected with nourishment and it falls exactly opposite to Virgo. Someone let me know. I think Revati, Rohini. I can't think of anything else right now. We have nourishment. You can read this whole thing if you want to. Number 13. Prepare your body for the work ahead. It makes total sense, right? Because Virgo is connected with work, hard work, and also it's connected to digestion, food, all of that. 6th house energy. And see, again we see a person working in the field here. So I think something here about earth or material things, real things, instead of like pile number 1 was more of that energy of emotions, feelings, thoughts. This pile is more about actions. So what makes you shine? Pile number 2 is your work. It's your ability to face challenges even when things are hard. You show up for people. You do the right thing always. I think you take your honor quite honor is very important to you. Respect, you command that from people because of how you carry yourself. We have Parvati also, spirit. So goddess Parvati has come through. Let me read the guidebook for this one. Okay, spirit. Loving goddess Parvati is strengthening your spirit. You've got the power to find the fight within yourself right now and to keep rising. It's interesting that we have this message because 6th house is connected with challenges and also competition. I think you compete for the right things and you compete in the right manner and you compete with honor and integrity. And if you've lately been feeling a little low, maybe energy is down and you feel like I'm not getting the results or rewards I'm looking for, spirit is reminding you that everything will work out and you're doing really well. And I'm also noticing maybe it's something with the rice, but food here. So there's this theme of food, agriculture, hard work, reaping your rewards, reaping what you sow also, because you sow with good karma. So I feel like I'm saying it wrong, but your rewards are coming through. If you've done the right work, you have good karma. I feel pile number 2. And also take care of your body, your health. That could be a separate message for anyone who's picking this pile. Nourishment. Next up we have the riddle. I think you're someone who brings clarity to people. Your inner beauty relies upon making things very simple. You simplify things and you see things with such a special perspective where you just see things maybe even in gray but black and white, and you make sense of things quite well, and you have that ability. You have clarity of thought and you know how to make decisions for yourself. You know how to think for yourself. Your thought process is quite nice. Pile number 2, riddle. So people could come to you with riddles, and like I said earlier, Virgo is amazing at problem solving. So you solve other people's problems and things are very clear to you. I think the normal things that people are struggling with on like an everyday basis or just in general, you're someone who has very clear thoughts. And here I'm noticing the sword also. It's making me think of Ace of Swords. So again, clarity of thought, good decision making. These are the qualities you have. Things are very clear to you. Things you should value and how to uphold those values. You're very good at that. And unraveling secrets, mysteries, unraveling questions, and deep thought thinking. What are the things we value? What is love? What is happiness? Like, these are simple questions on the surface, but they're very deep. And you're someone who has that clarity. We have 9th house here. Speaking of morals, principles, 9th house has come up. We can also connect it with someone who has a very refined taste, B, a person who's like has that wisdom of a person who's traveled the world. Because ninth house, we connect with travel, and especially long distance travel, person who's been in faraway places. Like back in the day, because transport was limited, the means of transport were limited, who were the people that were considered intelligent? People who had gone to different countries. Those were the people who were considered the gurus, or the highest level of intelligence that they possessed. Because back in the day, you couldn't travel. Most people lived in their own country where they grew up, where they were brought up. But certain people, they were seekers. That's why it says seeking. They would travel because they wanted to know the secrets of the universe, the world. They wanted to meet new people, have experiences, and they would go to different countries, cultures, and take that energy and learn from it. So really, travel was something that was considered a person who was well traveled. That person has intelligence, knowledge, and wisdom. You're the sort of person who has that energy even now, without even having traveled. Whether you've traveled or not, that's not important. But you have that higher knowledge. Ninth house is connected to higher knowledge and wisdom. Clarity of thought. What is the right thing? What is the right, we can say, even revolution would be a strong word. I would say the causes to fight for. We have moon and sun. Speaking of clarity, these are the two planets we connect with eyesight in Vedic astrology. So again, it's speaking about having a different outlook on life. And see, here also we have an eye in the middle. So you have a different outlook on life. You're very clear. You have that feminine and masculine balance of energies. You could be a person who's like an equalist, instead of maybe veering to one side. Sometimes people say feminists kind of go overboard and all of that. I'm not stating my opinion. You're free to believe whatever you want. But pile number 2, you're someone who can see things from both the sides, I feel. And there's something here about very balanced person, very balanced, very practical, very logical, dependable, reliable. You're the sort of person, if you give your promise, you follow through with that. You're the sort of person that people believe, oh, pile number 2 said they'll do this thing, then they are doing it 100%. I can rely on this person. There's something about here, just the steadiness that you bring, reliability, that's really nice. You take pride in your work. You take pride in who you are. Your words have weight. Very sincere energy I'm picking up. This is what makes you beautiful. The way you carry yourself. And you respect yourself. The way you respect yourself, you honor your word. Maybe how you take care of your body and all these things, your lifestyle. Everything reflects that, and people pick up on it and they respect you in turn. Let's look at some tarot. We got the 7 of Cups. This speaks here about choices. We have Hierophant. This is higher knowledge, wisdom. You apply that knowledge and wisdom. And this card also does always make me think of earth element for whatever reason, which is your energy. Steady, grounded, logical, practical. Something here speaking about more material things. Instead of like with pile number 1, it was spiritual. This is more material things. Let's say learning a lesson, then applying that wisdom in your life. And also we see a bit of this tribal energy. So someone who's very rooted, in touch with their history, or proud of their history, ancestry, in touch with their customs. You follow your customs. You're orthodox, maybe that way, but your thought process is very modern and we can say broad-minded instead of, let's say, modern, because modern can even be regressive in certain ways. So it's very, I would say, progressive and broad-minded, but you're someone who's in touch with your culture, your ancestry, and the things that we should value, things that matter, instead of getting caught up in stupid issues, things that like issues that don't have legs, essentially. And you're someone who can see all these temptations. You can see those enticing things, and you can say no. You can also look at multiple things and decide what's right for you. Maybe not the easy way out, or maybe something harder, a bit more challenging, but you know which choice to make. And see, you had that sword come up here, and we have the Ace of Swords here. Also, we have Ace of Coins as well. So you know what to invest in, where to channel your energy. I love the energy of this pile, and I don't exactly relate to it completely because I have majority of my planets in water and air signs. And funny, I just realized I don't have even a single planet in earth signs, not even a single. And I think I have one in fire. So I think I'm pile number 1 because that was water and air, which is exactly my chart. So I don't exactly relate to it, but it's just this energy is so grounding. Even doing this reading, I feel very serene and grounded. Really nice energy. And you're really good with starting things, investing in things, making choices, rationalizing things, rationalizing all these choices. You're the sort of person, you're not like fooled by, we can say, illusions or delusions. You're presented with multiple things, you can make the right choice. You use that clarity of mind, you use your wisdom, discretion, and you invest in something that will grow, something that will multiply. And you have a bit of this energy also of taking care of the environment around you, people around you, and animals around you. You have that energy. I can see that. Pile number 2. Really nice. Next up, we have butterfly transformation. This speaks about beauty, growth, transformation. You've changed over the course of your life. Maybe you've someone who's completely done like a 180. You've transformed, and you could be beautiful also on the outside. With butterfly, we connected with beauty. Get ready for a big breakthrough. I think you've had this breakthrough. If you've not, I think this is a message for someone who's watching. We have badger, perseverance. Again, one of those animals that gives me earth element vibes. Dig in and see it through to completion. That's your energy. You stick to your guns and you persevere. Reliable person, sincere person, like I said. And you like hard work, you like challenges, you like proving yourself. That's your energy. These are the qualities that make you beautiful, pile number 2. And these are some of the qualities which are very hard to find these days in people. I pulled some cards to finish the reading off. This can even be taken as advice. So let's see what we have here. We do have a peacock. Again, it speaks about beauty. So your beauty shines through. And I connect peacock with Mars element. So it's all about hard work, action, duty, and believing in yourself, backing yourself, having confidence. We have 22, befriend pleasure. So this could be even advice where you need to also learn to enjoy pleasure. It's not just about hard work and duty. Learn to celebrate your wins as well, pile number 2, and take it easy on yourself. Give yourself a little bit grace also, and have fun. Enjoy pleasure. Life is not, it's giving me stoicism energy. You know how stoics say we are not here to indulge in pleasure. It's all about I don't know, suffering or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but I was really into stoicism a while back, but then I moved more into my own culture, like Hinduism and spirituality. I got more into that, but I was really into philosophy at one point of time, and we do connect philosophy with 9th house also. We have here, the ships make me think of 12th house, Pisces energy. We have move forward, number 10, receive. This is also Pisces energy because we connect the bed with 12th house, and I am also seeing the fishes, which is also Pisces element. Purva Falguni, Uttara Falguni also nakshatras are connected with bed, and also Purva Bhadrapada, Uttara Bhadrapada. And see, I did mention Revati also. So Pisces energy also I'm picking up, even though it's a water element, but I'm seeing the nakshatras here show up strongly. So what's the message here? Move forward. That's your energy. You always keep moving forward. I think you don't harp on things. You don't hold on to things. If you do, this is a message for you. You need to connect with that energy of water also to flow. And I'm also thinking vibration here because we have earth energy. Earth is very stable, grounded. It does not move. It's fixed. So you need to learn how to go with the flow also. Befriend pleasure, enjoy. We connect pleasure with air elements, I think. It's called the calm trikon. And it's funny, this does make me think of a trine. And receive. You be more open to receiving. This could even be help, some sort of generosity, people helping you, offering you things. Learn to receive also. Don't be entirely in your masculine energy. Connect with your feminine side as well. Though earth element is feminine. Earth and water are feminine. Air and fire are masculine. And also enjoy. Take a bit of downtime also. Make sure your sleep is good, your mental health is good, you go on vacations, you take care of yourself, you enjoy, you celebrate. Things can also be easy. Not everything has to be a challenge. Pile number 2, things can come to you easily also, and learn to enjoy things when they come easily. Don't just enjoy them when you worked hard for it. This is a lesson for you if you resonate with it. I'm going to move on to pile number 3 now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if it resonated or not. Leave a comment. If you like my videos, you want to support the channel, leave a like, subscribe, all of that. Join the membership. If you want to book a personal reading with me, all the links will be down in the description. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Hello pile number 3. Welcome to your reading today. Today I'm doing a reading on your inner beauty. What are the qualities that make you shine the brightest? And we have stars here. Okay, so let's start. Keep in mind this is a general reading. Not every single message will resonate with you. Take what resonates, ignore what doesn't. Here we have Aquarius. You could have Aquarius placements. This energy is freedom loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. You could have planets sitting in the sign of Aquarius. You could have Aquarius ascendant, or a lot of planets sitting in 11th house. This is how this energy will show up. There's other ways also, but these are the ones I'll mention. So what am I picking up here with pile number 3? I think you're someone who's a little quirky, different. You're inventive. You come up with new things. You excel at having unique ideas, and I've usually seen a lot of people who have Aquarius placements. They can do something unimagined or inventive, something that's not been done before, like a trendsetter. And people who do really well with technology also in terms of internet, influencers and people like that, they usually tend to have Aquarius placements or placements in the 11th house. So you're someone who thinks differently. That's why you come up with new ideas, new things, new inventions, or you like to stand out also. Being the dark horse, you enjoy that energy, and you have that ability to form a crowd also, a following also, because an influencer would have a bunch of followers, right? And it's not exactly about, hey, look at me, follow me. It's more about, I'm living my life, I'm being authentic to myself, and people just are drawn towards that energy. Like pile number 1 was more of like a leader or guiding other people, giving some sort of guidance. This is more about authentic expression. And speaking of which, I think you did, you had this card. Oh yeah, expression. See, makes sense. Goes hand in hand with this energy of expression, being authentic. So your inner beauty really shines through by being very authentically yourself, unapologetically yourself. You're someone who is not looking for outside validation. You seem very secure, self-secure, and very genuine sort of a person. I think you're easy to connect with also. A lot of people, it really depends on how they look at you. So some people are looking to, like positive people, they'll find something positive in you. Negative people will only notice your negative qualities. So you could have mixed reactions here. Some people might even fail to see your beauty, pile number 3. But you definitely stand out. You make a splash. That's what I'm getting. And you could even connect a lot with people from faraway lands, foreign lands, or people on the internet, people you've not met or seen. You could have influence that you're not even aware about. So it's very important for you, pile number 3, to follow your heart, to follow your gut instinct, and just express yourself in one way or another. You can do it even anonymously. You could be a good writer. You could have something here about self-expression that I'm getting very strongly, pile number 3. You could even inspire confidence in other people. They might feel more confident to come out, because you're certain times we have celebrities like plus size models or people who show their scars, stretch marks, stuff like that, something more taboo or like controversial, even maybe less accepted, but you break the mold in that way. You step outside of that mold or the box, which inspires people to do the same, like creating a movement, creating a cause, or like starting a movement. That's your energy. You're good at that. We have here excellence, and see how the person standing in the middle, and this person is almost giving applause and cheering the person on. So this is your energy. You're like standing out, people appreciate you. Excellence, it also says, you can read the whole thing if you want to. Number 33, that could be significant. Aim to do your best. So here the message for you is to, and that yellow color is also repeating, which shows confidence. A bit of glow also, like that sparkle that you have. You have a bit of X factor, pile number 3. So aim to do your best. I think this is what it's more about doing it than the result for you, pile number 3. You're just living your life, being honest, authentic. And this is how you excel, just going for it. It does remind me of that dialogue from 3 Idiots, if you watch that movie, where Amir says, it's not about the result or something along the lines. He says, just follow excellence or follow. I don't remember the dialogue completely. I don't know what it was, but it was basically about not the job or the money you get for it, but chasing excellence, doing a good job. That was basically what he was trying to say. And he said excellence, and if you chase excellence, money will chase you. You will find that abundance, you will find that applause or fame, notoriety. So I think it reminds me of that. And he was kind of quirky also in that movie, like a person who was very weird. So you crack the mold, like I said earlier, you crack that ceiling. But also here it shows with this crack, it says fault line. You crack open people also. People also change. You cause a change in people. You transform people by your presence. You have threshold. This also speaks, see, the colors are repeating, yellow and red quite a bit, even orange. These are the colors we connect with. Self-expression, confidence. Really nice. I love how the colors are coming out. So you're breaking the mold, you're breaking the barrier, you're breaking the ceiling. Your inner beauty is just being authentic. You know, you're on the threshold of success. I think you also guide those people to go for it, take a bit of risk, count on themselves. That's your energy. Let's move these here. Threshold. You know, you're on the cusp of something. Or the way you live your life, people who are on that cusp, who are not ready to take the plunge, they decide to go for it. They feel like, okay, if pile number 3 can do it, I can also do it. It's that energy. Let's look at some astrology cards. We have here Mercury. Communication, it says. You could bring that message to other people through internet, technology, communication, speech. Your voice has value. Because third house or Mercury is also connected with the internet. And something where it multiplies. Like you put a thought out, even in your friends group, even at your school or some local level, it multiplies. It goes far away. That's what I'm getting. You create a buzz with these flies also. You have that ability to go viral or create a buzz, to start something, to cause a chain reaction. We have Aries, see, fire starter. And Aries, we do connect with these bright colors, even red specifically, that's Aries. And also starting something. Being bold. Boldness is connected with Aries. Independence also, someone who doesn't follow other people. Trend starter, like I said earlier. And also a bit fiery, bit temperamental, bit audacious. Self-expression is very strong. Bold person, fierce, maybe a bit of temper also, or that passion that you have, that fire that you have within yourself. We have Ascendant, similar energy to Aries. Ascendant, again we see the red dress. Wow, that's repeating. Maybe red is your color, pile number 3. Or maybe, you know, showing yourself in that way where you don't make yourself small. Maybe you're a fashionista and you feel like, oh, I don't want to dress too loud, or, you know, I want to dress appropriately to the occasion. I don't want to be overdressed. Like following the dress code, that's not exactly your vibe. I think you're someone who, maybe you need to be a little more flamboyant. We have 7th house, which is creating influence on other people. 7th house is also for partnership. 7th house is also the world around you. So Ascendant is you. 7th house is everyone else besides you. People looking at you. And with the Libra also, it just gives me the energy of mirroring, people copying you, following you, inspired by you, following in your footsteps. That's the energy. We have Black Panther, passion. Follow your passion, dear pathfinder. Trust your instincts to guide you through the situation. You're someone, like I said earlier, you create your own niche, you create your own path in life. You don't follow other people. And passion, full of passion, fire, strong desire to achieve something. I've also noticed with the air trine in Vedic astrology, we call it the calm trine. Calm or kama is desire. So desires are very strong. Here the person wants to achieve a lot, to be a lot, and to live your life like completely authentically and march to the beat of your own drum. This is not making yourself small. This is making yourself big, huge. We see the world image here, the earth. So connecting with people on a large scale, creating a major impact also. You could go viral, you could become famous also, pile number 3. You could do really well in areas where you influence other people. You create some sort of influence. People can look at you, learn from you, and follow your path. So always look to stand out, do something unique. This is where your inner beauty shines, when you oppose people or you live your life on your own terms. Let's look at the tarot. We have 4 of Cups in reverse. This is not being impressed by other people or superficial things. We have the fake birds here, and this real bird is in the back. This is your Ace of Cups, something different. People go chase after rewards, all these superficial things. You're someone authentic. You're not impressed by people. You're not impressed by the mainstream things. That's what I feel. We have Hanged Man. So this speaks about something being channeled, like something coming through with spirit, something you were born with, like a past life talent or some sort of talent that you have, something intuitive, something that comes naturally to you. You're not having to think from your logical mind to do something. It just flows naturally. That is what you're meant to do. It comes from within, not from the external world. Maybe some vivid dreams also here. It's also sacrificing yourself, self-sacrifice, maybe being some sort of a martyr in certain ways, where you carve the path for other people to follow. That's what I'm thinking. We have 8 of Swords. So you bring a bit of sense of peace also to people who are struggling, people who are in pain, people who don't have clarity, what they want to do, what they should be doing in life. You could also be someone who deals with, let's say, imposter syndrome or some difficulty where you're not impressed, you're not happy. But once you let go of those feelings of fear, what if I don't make it? What if I don't become successful? What if people judge me? If you let those energies go, you will have that energy of 10 of Cups here, which is success, abundance, happiness, living your life authentically. See, here also we see a couple and then these people watching them. So again, that energy of influence. You inspire people, you influence people, you bring them happiness also. That's your energy, pile number 3. I also pulled a couple of cards just to, these can be taken as advice cards. We have Hummingbird, which is something about, again, going back to speech, communication, making your voice and opinion heard by others. Hummingbird, soft, gentle energy as well. It says practice tenderness 32. So being nice to people who are struggling, perhaps you bring solace to those people. Or you know how sometimes people make music and people who are struggling, going through a heartbreak or some difficulty, breakup, they listen to that music, it soothes them. So maybe some of you could be into music or some sort of art or creativity where people who are struggling, they look at what you create and they feel better. This could be something with perhaps love and relationships also. With the 10 of Cups coming out, something about creativity perhaps, something soft, tender, gentle. You bring tenderness to other people. Be nice. This could even be advice for you. Maybe you need to treat people with more tenderness, but be authentic, but do it in a softer manner. We have ego here. So this is, for some of you, this means connecting with your ego, not shutting it down. What is your ego trying to tell you? What are you meant to do? Be audacious, be bold, follow that. Connect with your ego. Don't repress it. ego can be negative or positive. It really depends on how you channel it. But also don't become too egoistic with success, fame, influence. Keep your ego in check. So it really depends on where you're at in your life, in your journey. Don't become too egoistic, but don't also shut down the ego. Your path will be illuminated. We see a path here. See? So this is really nice. We also see almost like daytime and then nighttime also. So bring a balance into your life. This was the message for you. I hope this resonated. Pile number 3, let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you like my videos, you want to support the channel, you can leave a like, subscribe, you can join the membership. That really helps. And yeah, thank you for watching. If you want to book a personal reading with me, all the links will be down in the description. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.